India can handle her. When that defensive player reaches, she's got to go. Fundamentally, you're taught not to reach.
And when India penetrates, the defense is drawn to her, and then she can dish off.
That's right. And at that point, it's 5-on-4 in favor of Norristown, which is what happened. The two players at the elbow have to pick her up if she goes to the middle. Now, see, she reverted, and you see the pass she makes. It's a bounce pass. There's no advantage there.
Oh, not short layup, missed. Here come the Bears. Dondria Ball-Myers on Karcher. Interesting matchup. Rosenblum and Karcher.
See, they're very patient. They're not going to beat you with dribble penetration. They're going to be patient looking around. And that's the way she's done a good job. Coaching-wise, that's what you want. You don't have a lot of good offensive skilled players. That's what you want.
Eagles in a zone, 2-3 zone. Is that what that?
Yeah, they were just in the man. But 44 is not playing for Upper Moreland. That's the girl that had the 3 and the 2.
Here's Schmeg. Oh, she's getting some good looks.
And you want that. You want that from her. She missed the shot, but you want that. Yep. She needs to know she can shoot the ball. Every minute you get out of a player like that as a freshman is going to pay big dividends down the line.
Yeah. And it's really not fair to expect too much because
it's a steal.
She's a 14-year-old girl. Another travel by number 33, Lamara Hinton.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that I don't know whether she's trying to take it on her own, but she turned the ball over and she just traveled again. So she's had 2 turnovers in a matter of seconds, and that's not her.
Rosenblum launches a shot.
You can just tell, though, Joe, the shooting ability is not there. I mean, if it goes in, they're going to shoot probably 15, 18%. They're only averaging 35 a game.
Right.
And that's with their best player on the bench right now, right? So, well, there you go. We're at 7 at the quarter. It'll be 28.
Yeah.
Then we're averaging 35.
Foul number 40 in the first, Janie Schmeg.
All right, number 40 drew that foul. That's the freshman, Janie Schmeg. Nice shot, number 24. That's Dandria Ball-Myers.
I think you're going to see, there's the 3 players, Hughes, Hinton, and Myers, who are going to be aggressive.
There's another steal.
That's a good tip. That's a smart
play.
play.
Karcher with the steal.
That's a smart play.
Here comes Karcher. Distributes the ball. Rosenblum launches that shot.
I mean, that's a throw. That's not a shot.
Yeah.
She hustled, but that ball was cannon shot out.
There's a steal by Janie Schmeg.
See,
throws the ball away.
That's the freshman part of it, Joe, and that's it's plus minus. She makes the steal, she read it, and then that quickly she turns it over. But as a coach, you're going to keep highlighting the positive. There's a foul.
All right, it's a foul. Number 32, Herline Coffey. Banged into Ball-Myers.
Her second team 6.
This is going to be an interesting match all night, Bob. Karcher against Floyd.
And
2 very competitive young ladies. Schmeg is holding her own under the boards. She really is.
India did something different that time, though. She attacked with penetration and took the jump shot. Good look, good patience. See, Jane she can't catch the ball right now.
Right.
That's a couple like that.
There's another steal. This is Coffey, Herline Coffey. Looks to drive, does drive.
Ooh.
Nice athletic move to the basket.
Very athletic, nice move. But she left early. It was more a jumper than a layup.
All right, it's 9-7, 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Here Hughes pumps it inside. Foul on the floor. That basket will not count.
No basket. That was way early. but more importantly, that's the 6th-team foul for Upper Moreland. So at the 5-minute and 9-second mark, Norristown's in a great position.
Yes, they are.
Keep working it inside.
All right, Lamara Hinton will try to double the Eagles' lead. It's 9-7. 5 minutes left to play in the first half.
Lamar Hinton at the line shooting 1-1. Foul from 32, her third.
All right, 15 in for the Eagles is Courtney Blake. Lamara drops in the first.
Well, the 3 players we thought would score have scored.
Yes,
right?
you're absolutely
Hughes,
correct.
Hinton and
All
Myers.
right, she misses the second.
Look who got
Tough
the rebound.
Tough rebound. Nice
Got the
block
rebound.
inside.
She's aggressive and athletic, Joe, and she really wants to do well. See, you see the facial expression? She's very intense.
Yes.
It's very important for her to do well.
Dangerous pass.
Too long. You telegraphed that a mile away.
Like trying to throw a pork chop past a wolf, right?
That's
You
right.
Can't do
It's licking it.
it. It pumps it inside again. They're doing what you suggested, Bob. They throw it away. The Bears throw it away. If the Bears,
No, one called it Norristown ball.
if the
The other
Bears,
one called it. Yes, they tipped it. It was tipped. It's knocked out of bounds.
all right, one referee is helping the other. They get
Yeah,
the
it
call
was
right.
tipped. I
Yeah.
thought it was tipped.
Yeah, they have to get that's the call right. That's the whole purpose of the exercise, getting the call right.
See, if Norristown keeps up the pressure, there's so many turnovers out there. They're available. We've got to put the pressure on. And we just had a turnover here and a turnover down here.
So far, I wouldn't send this tape to Gina Auriemma, would you?
No, I would not.
No. Long with a set shot. Here comes Ashley Phillips.
See, Norristown's anticipating those passes now. See how they're stretching
Yes.
out? That's where Upper Moreland has to use the pass fake and the shot fake more and stretch them out
Here's
even further.
Phillips.
Holy smokes. That was beyond NBA.
Yes.
And she wasn't set. That was a running jump.
10-7 the Eagles. Upper Moreland in his zone. Nice rebound by Janie Schmeg,
and,
the freshman.
And not one offensive player went to the basket from Norristown. Not one player challenged that shot.
Here's Karcher.
She's yelling for help, but she's dribbling with her head down too. It's a good look.
Here's Coffey inside.
Foul number 20, her second.
Foul is number 20, Lauren Hughes. Eagles to inbound. Right corner to Eagles, back to
See,
Karcher.
they need to squeeze it more though, Joe. Upper Moreland. If they want to keep taking those perimeter shots, and that's been the game so far, they need to squeeze more. Each of those passes. See where 44 is? She needs to move in after that pass is made.
Right.
Otherwise, there's no advantage. See it? Now, Karcher has to squeeze.
.20 with a
Ooh,
jump shot.
Got
Julie
the
Eagles.
rebound.
There's a timeout. The Golden Bears. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Norristown 10, Upper Moreland 7 in a dreary basketball game. This is This is painful.
And I know part of what we have to do is get excited. And,
I understand.
And certainly with some of the games that we've seen recently, we've been able to do that. But we're not playing up to the level of the talent we have on the court. Now, Dara is coming into the game. Dara Webb is coming into the game, and earlier we'd indicated that she had a groin injury and was unavailable. Now, we're going to have to do something quick here, right, because you'd have 6 players on the court. Well, Dara's not coming in yet. They're going to wait, I guess, to the next dead ball or substitution.
Here's Karcher. Rebound to Hinton. India Floyd.
Now, when she reaches, that's when she's got to go, and she's out of position.
Floyd, deep right corner. Out to Hinton, back to Floyd. Looks to shoot, does shoot. Long shot. Rebound to Eagles.
I wouldn't be encouraging that right now. I'd be encouraging her penetration, working on passing and dribbling and setting up her teammates. I tell you what, I can't believe she is not afraid to shoot from anywhere.
Number 44, that's Ashley Phillips.
She is the leading shooter, she is the leading scorer, I'm sure, for them. She has 2 threes and 1 2. She has 8 out of 10 points, I think. I'm surprised at the distance she's willing to take the shot, Joe. Those last 2 shots, you need binoculars to see the cylinder. At my age, you need binoculars. But see, that if she can keep back going, it's going to keep them in the game.
That's right.
Unless Norristown is able to go to the basket, penetrate. You know, they haven't taken advantage of the one-on-one situation. We had that at the 5-minute mark, and they've only been to the line once.
One time.
Right? So they haven't taken advantage of it, and they need to push the ball up court against Upper Moreland, and they need to go to the basket. I would want the ball in Hinton's hands.
Hinton's hands, exactly.
Hughes' hands and Dandra's hands. I'd say, look, and the other 2 players, your job is if the ball's in your hands, you're right underneath the basket, lay up. Otherwise, concentrate on defense, hit the boards, and get it to the other players and let them take the good shots.
Yeah, the 3 players you mentioned, physical, they're fast,
they're aggressive,
they're strong, they're aggressive.
And when you have a team that isn't as athletic as your team, you have to compensate. You go to the basket, be aggressive, challenge them. See, she's challenged. She challenges all the time. Now, she has to learn to protect that ball and know where the defense is. That's twice now. She beat 1 defender only to lose it on a tip from behind. You see, that's smart. You see that? That was very smart. She used her body to shield. That was a smart play. And that's 44?
Yep.
That's a smart play. Now, Norristown should be keying on 44. Maybe that's why Dara's in on that side. Well, no, because Dara left her alone.
Here's Phillips again. It'll be white ball. It'll be Norristown's ball. She stepped on the line. 10-10, a minute 20 left to play. First half.
Ashley Phillips would have been better served to use the backboard on that.
Norristown throws it away.
Joe, turnovers. Why are we using the sideline?
Get the ball in the middle of the court.
Sideline doesn't give you many windows.
Ooh.
Well, Dara was surprised at that.
Look at this shot by Phillips again.
Well, you know the game plan. You know the game plan right now. It's going to be 44 shoot. Everyone else is just there.
Yeah, Phillips is the sniper for the Bears. There's no doubt about that. She can shoot. There's a collision, top of the key.
Now, Coach Jackson ought to feel good and compliment the officials on that because the officials let that go. She grabbed the ball and slid across the court. There's no travel. They got a jump ball out of it and in possession.
50 seconds left to play in the first half. Upper Moreland up by a pair. Here's Dara Webb. Pumps it inside to Hinton. goes to the basket and scores. Half a minute left to play.
The player that we said and thought would be, it's Hinton, and she's going to do it. She's going to beat him.
Here's Rosenblum and Eagles. Karcher, Eagles.
I wonder who's going to get the last shot for...
44's out of the game.
She's out of the game. So the guess has to be Karcher or Rosenblum. She's been aggressive, taking a couple shots, so they have to do something soon. They're going to get a shot. They're not going to get a shot.
All right, Eagles threw up a desperation shot. It's 12-12. That ends the first half in a game that can be characterized as I said before, dreary, drab, a lot of turnovers, a lot of mistakes, but it's competitive in as much as a 12-12 game can be competitive. I think that there's no excuse for Norristown being tied with this team this evening. There's no excuse.
Yeah, you know what? When you sometimes, Joe, these kind of games, when you've been in women's basketball as long as I have, these are the kind of games that temporarily set back what the women's game, because you don't expect to see these kind of games on the other side of the aisle, and it's all fundamentals. If you can't dribble, you can't pass, and can't shoot, and if you're not taught and reinforce those things, it comes back to haunt you. And you want people to come into the stands and you want people to see good basketball, then you have to perform at a level that you expect to perform, or should. And obviously, Joe, this was not a good performance.
Yeah, and we don't mean to be hypercritical about anything that's going on, but it's clear. It's clear to a blind man that the Norristown girls basketball program is staggering right now. It's not up to the level of performance that we've become used to. Perhaps they've spoiled us, but right now the wheels are starting to come off for the Eagles, and it's not a very pleasant thing to watch.
Someone has to step up for the Eagles, and I'm not sure who it is. I keep looking to Hinton and Webb. I like those two, but and Webb consistently goes to the basket. She's the highlight film for them tonight.
Yeah. As we mentioned, this is a must game for the Eagles. They have to win this game. There's no two ways about it. And right now it's 12-12 at halftime. Bob and I will be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back to Norristown High School. Second half of tonight's game between Norristown and Upper Moreland. Game is knotted at 12-12.